Excellent work. You've been slightly improving these past few days, Lucario. I see you're getting better at dodging and countering.
Thanks. You were right about the whole getting familiar with each other thing. Now I have more of a feel about what to expect from you. You want to go for another round?
Actually, now might be time to take a short break. I think I've identified the first area of focus for our training.
Oh, sweet! What do you have in mind?
I notice all your attacks rely on that unique energy of yours. Your aura, as you put it. However, they're fairly weak for the most part. Your aura only seems to become sufficiently powerful after you've already taken a lot of damage. You're more familiar with this energy than I am, Lucario. Is that how your control over it is supposed to work?
I don't think so. My connection to the aura's always felt limited, if that makes sense. Like I'm able to tap into the energy whenever I want, but never use it at its full strength.
Until you reach a certain point where you've taken a lot of damage.
Right. And I'm usually KO'd not long after anyway, so I don't really get to use the aura's true power in tournaments. I'm actually really glad you want to focus on this first. Getting better at controlling my aura is something I've been trying to figure out forever, but nothing ever seemed to work.
I may have a theory that could explain this. Currently, it sounds like the aura is connected to your adrenaline levels. When you're calm or otherwise at full strength, its power is subdued. When you think you're in danger, the aura's power increases to help defend yourself.
Huh, I never really thought about it that way. But if that's the reason why, can we even do anything to change how it gets triggered?
You mentioned trying other methods to gain control over it. What exactly have you been doing, Lucario?
Well, I'd been sparring by myself for a long time. You already know how well that's been working for me. But I also spend a lot of my free time meditating.
That's good. I regularly meditate as well. It's certainly helpful in connecting with the energy in and around you. Has that had any noticeable effects?
No. I haven't noticed any improvement in my connection to the aura. And if there has been, it's way too small to even tell. But I know meditation is the easiest way to get in touch with that kind of energy, which is why I keep doing it.
Then perhaps more time meditating is what you need. Going forward, I'd like to spend a portion of our session together in meditation. Once a sufficient amount of time has passed, we'll try sparring again and see if anything changes.
Sounds like a plan to me. You know, way before I signed up for the tournament, there was a place that I always wanted to visit and practice my meditation. You ever heard about Spear Pillar?
I believe so. That's atop Mount Coronet in the far north, correct?
Yeah. Back home, there were all these rumors and legends about there being crazy amounts of energy around the pillar. And I hoped I'd be able to go there and see if it would help me with my aura.
So, what stopped you?
Mount Coronet's super difficult to navigate. Even if you're well prepared, you can get lost in there pretty quick. There's also a ton of strong Pokemon living there, and they aren't really the welcoming type. I tried going to Spear Pillar a couple of times before, but I always had to turn back. If I could just get there and stay even for a day, I wonder what would happen.
Then it seems we have our next steps. We'll simply visit Spear Pillar and begin meditation training there.
What? Mewtwo, with all due respect, didn't you hear what I just said? Easy to get lost, lots of aggressive Pokemon, not to mention that Mount Coronet is really, really far away from here.
I heard you loud and clear, and I'm well aware of the distance. But with my particular abilities, those things aren't of any concern. We can head there right now if you're ready.
Alright, as long as you're sure about this.
Excellent. Now, you might want to brace yourself.
Brace myself for what? Whoa! We're actually here! Mewtwo, I can't believe it!
Bringing you here was the least I could do. If you think this place can help with your development, then I owe it to you to make it part of your training. It would seem the rumors surrounding this place were true. The air here feels heavier than usual. I've never felt so much energy concentrated in one place before.
There's an old legend that explains how it might have happened. See those ruins? They used to be a temple where people worshipped the Pokemon that ruled over time and space. One day, for no apparent reason, the two Pokemon began to fight one another. Their battle was so intense that it completely destroyed the temple, and supposedly it affected the energy around Mount Coronet. This place has been called Spear Pillar ever since, because the ruins of the pillars kind of look like spears.
Fascinating. To think that, if the legends are true, this energy has existed for untold centuries. I can see why you wanted to come here.
I'm already feeling a stronger connection to my aura now, much stronger than anywhere else. Thank you for bringing us here, Mewtwo.
My pleasure. Now, to begin our meditation. Lucario, how often do you meditate usually?
About an hour a day.
Well, no wonder you've hardly seen any results. An hour a day is nowhere near enough time to get in touch with your energy. From now on, we're going to spend 4 hours each day in meditation.
4 hours? But that's, like, nearly half the day.
And it will be nearly half of your day well spent. Get into a position you're comfortable with and begin meditating. I will let you know once the 4 hours are up.
But what if I feel hungry? Or if I have to, relieve myself?
Clear any and all destructive thoughts from your mind. Concentrate only on your aura and the surrounding energy of this place. Let it flow to you and through you.
The energy here is stronger than I ever could have imagined it, and my connection to the aura has never felt this close before. But there's also this intense pressure all around. It can't just be the air around Spear Pillar, can it? Maybe if I really concentrate on it? That pressure's coming from Mewtwo? Whoa! And to think I couldn't even sense it until now. Just how strong is he? Huh?
Impressive. I didn't think you would anticipate my attack.
I wasn't. But while I was meditating, I really got in touch with the energy around here. I think it lets me sense other auras now.
Sensing auras, And I suppose that's how you were able to evade me.
Yeah. Like I could see your aura normally for a few seconds, then it changed color. You teleported right after that, and I felt the energy moving behind me, which is why I dodged.
It seems we've made quite a breakthrough, Lucario. If this is a permanent ability of yours now, it could give you an overwhelming advantage in the tournaments. Have you noticed any other changes since you began meditating?
My aura feels a lot stronger now, too. Like the kind of strong it gets when I'm all beat up and everything.
Interesting. Then you won't mind if we continue with another sparring match?
Not at all. I want to see what it's like to really fight at full strength.
Then let's begin.
Whoa! That's never happened before!
Don't lose yourself to excitement yet. Save that for afterward. That was the most intense battle I've had in years. Well done, Lucario.
Whew. Thanks, Mewtwo. Now that I know that this is what I'm capable of, I really can't wait to keep training together.
Just remember, Strength alone isn't enough to claim victory. You'll need to refine your technique with continued practice and make smart decisions at a moment's notice. I think if we continue to focus on developing your aura abilities, then these will resolve themselves. But we can work more on that tomorrow. For now, our focus can be on having lunch.
I'm glad you said that. It feels like my stomach's been growling at me forever.
I have an idea of where we can go to rest. Come.
Whoa! Hey guys.
Hey, Pikachu! Sorry if we scared you. I'm not entirely used to this teleporting stuff either.
That's alright. I'm used to Mewtwo popping in and out like this. But it still gets me every now and then. So what's going on, Mew?
Lucario and I just finished another training session, and we were planning to have lunch together. If you aren't busy, would you like to join us?
Of course. I actually picked up some more food yesterday, so you guys are welcome to eat at my place. I could even make a fresh plate of tomato curry.
Sounds fine with me.
I'll have to pass on the curry, thank you. Far too spicy for my liking.
Alright, Mew. How about you, Lucario? Have you had tomato curry before?
No, but I have had tomato berries before. If I can handle them, I think I can handle a plate of curry. Oh, that's hot! Oh, I need water! Like, right now!
Kitchen's next room over. Drink as much as you want.
Ow! Thanks, Pikachu! Ah! Ugh, hot, 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 hot!
You know,
That's hot.
it's always a little funny watching people try it for the first time.
I still find it hard to believe that curry was Pichu's favorite meal. He was too young to be eating food like that.
Honestly, I thought that too when he first asked me to make it. But it's really only this bad the first time. After a while, you kind of get used to the spiciness.
Oh, that was way too hot. Whew, feels like my tongue is completely burned.
Hey, at least you can say you tried tomato curry now. So, tell me more about this new aura stuff. What do you mean by seeing auras? Can you see mine?
I can try to. Just let me concentrate. That's weird. The auras are a lot weaker now. Kind of like a faint outline surrounding you guys.
I think it would be more accurate to say that your perception of the auras has weakened, not the auras themselves. But I wouldn't worry about it, Lucario. This is a new ability you've discovered, and it will only grow stronger with continued meditation.
I guess so. Too bad I only feel the aura's full power at Spirit Pillar, though. I wonder how this will affect my strength around here.
That's something we can figure out tomorrow as well. Speaking of which, I may know a better place where we can practice your combat training. Follow me and I'll show you.
I'll tag along too. I have a hunch I know exactly the place Mew has in mind.
Here we are.
This is it? What's so special about this place?
A few things. First, the layout is similar to that of the Pokemon stadiums used in the tournaments, which should help you adjust to a competitive field. It also holds a lot of sentimental value to me. This was Pichu's favorite spot to practice whenever we would train together.
Mewtwo and I used to spar here pretty frequently too, before he retired.
It's been so long since I last came here. Those were the days.
Looks like those days are gonna be making a comeback then. We can all train here together.
I like the sound of that. If you guys need me, just say the word. I'm more than happy to train here again.
Then let's all agree to meet here tomorrow afternoon. Pikachu, Lucario and I will come to get you after our meditation at Spear Pillar.
You got it. See you guys tomorrow then.
I think I'll stay here a while longer, Lucario. Being here is bringing back a lot of fond memories. You're welcome to go home if you want.
Alright. Take care, Mewtwo.